Wait. I've also never heard the sound. I haven't played with the sound in a while because I was watching streams at the same time. But yeah, this definitely feels less laggy than playing on Animal Crossing did, so that's not Animal Crossing's fault, by the way. But because I have already... I'll fix the sound in a second here because I think it's really loud. I've already done the story, so I'm going to be speed running some things here. I don't think I can change the settings until after I get the Pokedex. Also, I do have coffee, so cheers. I do have a name. Thank you so much for asking. I was trying to figure out what day it was on my Switch. I think I gave myself enough time on this to do the Hoppit event that ended on the 25th. I think I gave myself enough time. I think that was the point. And that is the only reason why I'm doing time travel in this, is just for the sake of catching up to current day. And then I don't time travel. Yeah, okay. Now I can. So we're gonna change text speed. Nope. Too fast. Yes, please. Camera distance to far. These are all important things. Man, I love the music in this game. I'm like, what is the fair? I know this is relatively loud, and I don't think it has to be that loud. We'll see how that goes. Let me know if it ends up being too quiet or whatever, but... Okay. We ready? We good. I want this done. Thank you. I'm coming, I'm coming. Also, I've had no issues with the game in terms of like frame rate, dropping, lagging, all of that. I've played it handheld, played it docked. I'm now playing it docked with the capture card. So far, it's been great. I will try not to sell the game / getting a Switch 2, because don't give anyone your hard-earned money. But just in case you were curious, because I think I've shit on the Switch 2 a few times before getting it, so I just wanna make that clear. No, you did little Squirtle. Don't worry, Ditto is here to save the day. Let me just turn into a little Squirtle. You learned water gun. Also, I think I even shit on Pokopia, being like, I have no interest in playing the game. That still stands true in terms of, like, when I look back on the marketing for this, even the, what is it called? They did the, like, the treehouse where they play the game. They did not sell the game to me at all. None of the marketing, none of, like, watching them play it. It wasn't until I watched, like, clips of it and people streaming the game once it came out that I was like, oh, this is nothing like what it was looking like in my head. There is so much more to this game, and it's... I don't think it's... Is it a bad thing that they, like, undersold this product? No. Because I think even in a way you're like, I don't know if y'all are gonna like this. But it was definitely undersold to me. So like you can roll the clips of me being like, the game is boring. It did. And I stand by that. There's just so much going on in this game that you don't know until it's happening. Okay, we now have the ability to water. Look at us go. You've restored a tall grass habitat. We can get 6 Pokemon from the regular tall grass. This one is specific to, my camera's covering it, the Withered Wastelands. Everything else, nighttime, very rare, and then these are the common ones. So I've tested kind of different ways on like how I'd like to do this in order to complete the story, but also make the smallest amount of mess possible, so when you're ready to decorate, you don't have too much to like completely, you know, like terrorize, I guess, and just wreak havoc and all these things. And I think I have probably the best way to do it. It also just helps us get a decent amount of Pokemon. And now that I've learned kind of how the game works on like what I should prioritize, I think, I'm not saying I have the master genius plan, but I have something that I like that I don't find too overwhelming. Because that's the thing I know a lot of people say about this game, is just how overwhelming it is. And I think especially if you go from Animal Crossing that has a very slow start to this, there is no such thing as too much stuff. It's just gonna keep giving you more. So we're gonna try to ease into it in the smartest way I can based off of what I know and how things work. Step 1, don't water everything. Okay, don't do it. I know it's tempting. Believe me, it's tempting. Because you get this quest, and it's like, water some grass. But don't water everything. Don't do it. Okay, we are gonna water over here, and we'll water over here. There we go. You might as well water these flowers as well. There we go. That's another habitat. Okay, these are all wherever. That's like all day. And then we learn the leafage. This game also just helps you fall in love with the Pokemon, so if you've never played any of the games, so you don't know what's happening, you'll find some that you just absolutely fall in love with. And I also, it's the like, you didn't really care about this Pokemon in whatever game you played, and then you meet them in this and you're like, wait a second. That happened to me too, because I had like already favorite ones, and then I played this game and I met them in the game and I was like, wait a second, why are these so cute? Okay, Squirtle wants a home. I'm just gonna make this habitat here. My phone says help. Yeah, those are all fine. You go for it, little buddy. Yay. Look how happy. So yeah, if you ever don't know what to do, you'll have these requests that pop up. Sometimes you just have to like wait a minute for like the game to catch up in what's going on, and then you'll get one of these like yellow framed the little speech bubbles that pop up. When in doubt, you just run around and look for Pokemon to talk to. Okay, I was gonna say you want me to feed them. Hold, please. I'm gonna want a lot of these, so I'm gonna grab these ones. I'm gonna grab these ones. Oops. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, Bulbasaur, look at this. No. It's for you. There we go. And then let's give one to Squirtle as well. Oh. Look at it snagging on it. Okay, got a speech bubble again. Oh, Tangrowth, that looks delicious. Let me just grab it from you. Thank you. Cherries are not food. What do you mean? Nailed it. Now go ahead and sit on the chair. I am, even though I'm not on current day, I am locked into current time. And that I will try to keep steady, because that's just, like, too hard to manage. Unless we're purposely trying to do something at night later on, then I can time travel to the night. But there's not really a reason to time travel in this game. I think the only time that I would say do it is if you only ever have time to play at night or only ever have time to play during the day. Then I think that's fair to just change the time. But in terms of, like, time traveling days, I promise the game gives you stuff to do. It's not like you think of the Animal Crossing there, the first day in that game, there's like almost nothing to do. And I even remember that being like, oh, I want to play this game because what else do we do during this time? But like I have nothing else to do. And I went a long time before I started time traveling in Animal Crossing, but this one I really don't do it. The time of day I get it, but like you don't have to do it, okay? You don't have to. Professor. Professor Tangrowth. Look what I got. Do I have to put it near him? I put it on this side. There we go. I put it on this side. Sorry, y'all, if you wanted to know the story. I've already beaten it, so it would be a little redundant for me. Okay, you want me to find Charmander. Okay. Let's plop Charmander over here. You know, one of the first things I learned in this game, because it has always been important to me in terms of any, like, farming sim or life sim where you're, like, trying to put things in a specific spot, is how to, like, strafe. You hold the ZL button and it allows you to, like, stay in a straight line. This is one of the first things I learned in this game, because I was like, I need a game that has that. It's like same thing if you have to place multiple blocks in a row and you're using a joystick and you don't want to lose control of it. ZL, baby. Helps keep control. There we go. Charmander. He's such a cutie patootie. Okay. Come with me, please. Come, come. Look at this. Light it up, baby. How's that? I did it. Also, the dialogue is so cute in this game. I know I'm skipping it, but more so like the dialogue between the Pokemon. Like talking to each other. Oh, so cute. Where the humans go? He just crashed. So cute. I love them. I love Pokemon. Do, 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 do. Okay, he's gonna be running around. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna go get some more berries. I think he's going, yeah, he's going to the Pokemon Center over there, so I'm just gonna grab these. So now we're synced up with, like, whatever the current time is on your Switch. The lack of lag is such a difference. I love when I figure out technology. What the heck is that? Smacks it. Please use the PC. I make you angry. Scan complete. Displaying results. Environment level. Terrible. Oh dear. PokeLife app is committed to creating a comfortable environment for Pokemon and humans. Complete challenges and don't fail, or they all die. Okay, we gotta go do these things. Yes, I shall go do that now. I'm gonna just go grab something over here. I feel like I've memorized... I also, there's so many habitats that even I haven't discovered in, like, my other save file yet, even after completing the game, that I'm like, I was gonna say, I've memorized quite a bit, but I'm like, maybe I haven't. Maybe I have no idea. Oh, maybe the bench with the, yeah, you're gonna want that one. So I'm gonna pick these up now. And a tree going. Also, read the things in this game. Okay, it doesn't take that long to read them. They don't hold your hand entirely with the story. The story's still simple, but like in order to actually know what happened, you do have to read the things. So do that. Only because I saw people admit on the internet that they were like, I don't get what happened to the story. It's like, well, did you find all the things? They're like, well, I found them, but I didn't read them. It's like, oh, that'll do it. We completed a challenge. Yeah, we did. This one as well. That teaches us a little emote. Hey. Just grab all this. We're gonna need the supplies. Oh, I already tried to use the jump button that I don't have yet. Whoops. Okay, it was collect sticks, water the trees, and then I think just make habitats was all it was. So I will go... Is this gonna count for shaded tree? Is this gonna... I'll go this way a little bit more. Look at that ground! There we go, that made the shaded tree. We got this one. Give me Scyther. Hell yeah. Immediately tries to slice my face. You want sticks? I got sticks. Yeah, I do. There you go. He's gonna teach us cut. Whoa. It's like, did you see that? Pretty cool, huh? No big deal. That pose. Stunning. Thanks, Betty. Okay, we're gonna get the other important one going. We'll put it over here. Grab my little bench. There we go. And we'll do this. Wha-bam. I'd say we got like the most important ones out of the way. Easy peasy. Okay, so he has another thought bubble above him here. So I think when it's... Oh, he wants it. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. When they don't have the yellow, like, frame around them, I think it's the difference between, like, it's still, like, a request, but it's not, like, in part of the, like, continuing the story, that, like, you have to do it. It's just, like, a quest in general. Which I'd say you should still do them, because they all do something helpful. So now we can cut these, and they give us small logs, which we want that. And also, we got these little things over here in the ground. You pull them. You either get a leaf, and then sometimes you get carrots from them, which are good energy early on, because they give you more than a berry would. Okay. Boom, we completed all of them. But it's gonna say go back here first. Thank you. It's gotta explain it to us, but now we'll be able to go back and do the other ones, because we don't really have coins to do anything. There we go. And then we did that. Talks about comfort level. Which I have now discovered the way to do that, because that was like something I couldn't fully grasp, and the game explains it to you, but like not the best. And I know people like real struggle with that one. Okay, we're gonna buy the bag because we get more bag space. The bag space in this game, incredible. Storage, not so much, but the bag space, incredible. Okay. It might not be the greatest time to explain this, but I'll just do like the quick, because like you'll get a quest in each area to get to environment level 3 and then environment level 5. You need 5 in each area to complete the story. So you have to get to 5 in order to get to the end, to then when I say then decorating is way easier. Build homes for the Pokemon. And I would say focus on the ones that are easier to do in like the with the least amount of effort, you will also get a much bigger jump if you get a Pokemon that says currently no home and then you give them a home, versus someone is in iffy or nice and you get them up like one level from iffy to average, average to nice, nice to great, great to awesome, I think. So it's a bigger jump when they go from no home to a home, because that's obviously that. There's the quests that give the little heart with the arrow. That does count as adding to the environment level, which I think the game like quickly explains, but I feel like people just skip over that because they're like environment level. You can feed each Pokemon once a day. It boosts the friendship or the comfort level, which is once again least environment level. Yeah, quests, feed them. They'll ask for a quest once a day that applies to like their home, putting something in their home until they're obviously reached their point. Easiest way to do it, hard to do early on, is they all have their favorite flavors, so Bulbasaur says sweet flavors. All the food has different like flavor profiles. You give them that, they get a better boost than just giving them a simple thing. It makes a big difference, especially when your environment level bar is like 3/4 of the way. You give like 3 Pokemon their favorite food and you've increased the level. So those would be my fast tips early on. It's not hard to get to level 5. Game makes you think it's hard. It's not hard. You just have to know the right thing to focus on. We got a little Bellsprout that I feel bad, but I forget he exists immediately after I get him. And he's cute, you know? I'm not mad at him. Look at him, he's adorable. He gives you vines, which is all great things. And also, more Pokemon means more Pokemon to add to your environment level. So it's like, it might be overwhelming to have a bunch of Pokemon running around, but it is better than having no Pokemon. We got Hitmonchan. Heck yeah. Okay. He's a quest we're gonna want to do right away, because he gives us another transform skill. Oh, I've got stones for days, man. There's a little heart with the arrow. That's the comfort level boost, the little that adds to the environment level. People forget that. Which is fair, because the game mentions it like once really vaguely and then moves on. Because I also immediately forgot that it did until I was like figuring things out. Ooh. A little glowy spot. We get some treasure. Oh, heck yeah, they cheer me on. Oop. Just put that down. Thank you. Okay, we got this quest to do. We got a leaf. I'm honored. Okay, so this is explaining the comfort level thing. Just doing it in like a real quest form. So we're gonna go make the bed for Bulbasaur. Press R to highlight the area. So this is Bulbasaur's zone. So if you put anything within this zone, it will add to his comfort level if he likes what we put down, obviously. Okay, he's gonna go lie down. Go ahead. Oh, facing the wrong way. Oh, I didn't do it fast. Oh, he's so cute. Was to take a picture because you're adorable. Oh, thank you. Yes. There we go. That's an example of the little bubble that pops up for the, like, add something to their home once a day. Okay, tell how much Pokemon likes their home by checking their comfort level. Place things Pokemon like near their home to raise their comfort level. Ask if they're feeling comfy, blah, blah, blah. There's also a mechanic in that they don't explain at all, and you just have no way of knowing, and you just figure it out yourself. Place it in the zone, blah blah. Then we get a little boost. I'm trying to think of an example. Maybe I can... There we go. So got the environment level increased. So it's like, it gets confusing because you're like, okay, environment level, you have to increase the comfort level. But the comfort level is the little heart with the arrow boost. That's that icon. But you can get that in multiple ways. I guess I can't do it. Here, okay. Where's my mouse? Right here it says relaxation. There's toys. There's decoration. Like, there's different icons. So sometimes the Pokemon will ask for something to add to their house. And they'll say, like, I want decoration. And you're like, okay, great. But then underneath it sometimes, let's say it says relaxation, wooden stuff. Like, it'll say wooden stuff. So you're like, okay, well, but you don't have proof. Like, this is obviously the log chair, you know, is wood. But, like, it doesn't say the, like, the subcategory for anything. But there is a subcategory in the game. Because the Pokemon will request it. So you just have to, like, guess sometimes and figure it out. It's very strange. And I don't know if that was what happened there. If they, like, they purposely made it, like, hey, we're not gonna hold your hand, you have to figure it out. Y'all are smart. Hey. Okay. And by increasing the environment level, we get new quests, so this just means we can get more coins, because it's like, there's Gather Stones 1, but then Gather Stones 2, 3, 4, and more unlock as you progress. And then you also unlock stuff in the shop as well. Which you can see. At certain levels, you unlock different things. Also, the only thing I'd say that's worth grinding is, like, so this is available at total environment level 20. So all of the areas, environment levels, you get to a total of 20, then you just have 2 extra slots in your shop. These two are not DIYs, recipes, I should say. They're not recipes. These ones will always be recipes. I don't remember if this one is always recipe 2 or if it's random. I can't remember. But these ones will always be recipes. And it's like, you'd rather have a recipe versus having to one-time buy an item that you might never see again for years. So it's worth always having money to buy the recipes. The recipes are also always more expensive because you're permanently buying it. And you can see with the little hammer icon there, gravestone recipe versus just twisted potted plant. And yeah, you can see the different things you unlock at different levels and stuff. For right now, I will hold off. It's okay. We'll just continue. We have to buy a thing I don't want to buy. I wish I could skip this part, but we have to buy Leaf Den Kit. I mean, I get why, because they're teaching you the difference between the pre-made houses versus building your own. But you can build your own. Hi, Gore. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing a lovely, thank you. How are you doing? Befriending more Pokemon and raising their comfort levels will unlock new challenges and shop items. Okay, so I want my house over here. I'm not gonna put this leaf den here because I don't want to live in it. I need it to be somewhat out of the way. Once again, I need to think far ahead. I want room over here, I think, to build the thing. Okay, I might make it... Okay, maybe I'll put it over here. We're on Pokopia today. We're finally playing it. I got my Switch 2 set up. I learned some technology things. I don't have lag streaming my Switch anymore. It's a miracle. I can now spread my knowledge of this game that I already have over 100 hours in. It's perfect. Okay. I forgot about that one very important Pokemon. So let's go do that. And there. And there. You started from scratch. Yeah, I have two different accounts on my Switch. So I have the one that I have many hours in. And I was kind of curious that, like, starting fresh with the knowledge I have to see how easy it is. I, like, wanted to see from, like, the outside perspective of the people that feel overwhelmed, how to not feel overwhelmed when starting the game from scratch, knowing what I know now, though. You'll never guess what I did on my lunch break again. You had a little nap? Yeah, I still have my main one that I have 100 hours in, so we're all good. But it doesn't look like I have 100 hours in it. When you look at it, you're like, and then you look at people's posts on, like, TikTok and Reddit, and you're like, oh, they're clearly playing a different game. But yeah, I have learned a lot from playing the game and testing different things. So it's kind of like the island where I just, like, threw stuff everywhere trying to figure different things out and stuff, I guess would be the way to describe how I played it the first time around. It was like me trying to teach myself how to play the game. Yeah, so far the biggest complaint I've heard about this game, and, like, complaint versus, like, an actual complaint, is how overwhelming the game is for people. Her birthday was on the 4th? What? Did we know this? Okay, I add you. I need one more Pokemon. And we'll just grab you. I feel like I remember you saying that it was coming at one point. I don't know. Everything's kind of blending together. That seems so long ago. But yeah, happy belated. Okay, that's gonna be done at 11:22. It's 11:06. So we have to wait for that. Well, things people weren't. Nah, we're birthday haters here. I don't hate other people's birthdays. Just so we're clear. I mean, I don't like birthday for me. You know. That's a nice boulder. Thank you, Hitmonchan. I agree. Check out this rock pile. I think I can smash it up. Switch 2 stream looking good. Yeah, after all the stress I went through to set it up, it looks great. And it feels no lag happening. It's a miracle. I thought I heard the vacuum going and I was gonna lose it. I smack. The vacuum is going. It just sounds like a freaking, like, earthquake from down here, man. And my mic is definitely picking it up. Hopefully it just doesn't sound as loud. There we go. I did it. Boom. One quest done. We'll grab all these. There we go. Okay. He's gonna have another quest for us here shortly. I'm gonna go this way first. Because I want to unlock another Pokemon to get another transform skill here. Which requires us to go this way. Ooh. We have, oh, this is the EV doll. Don't mind if I do. Hi, Drillbur. Soil's a little crumbly. What the heck should I do? Don't worry, man. I got you. I feel like I could have done the quest before talking to you, but that's okay. Okay, hold. I will save you. Just hit this right there. Then we go this way. Can I grab it from if I put the box here? Yes, okay. Yep. Yep. Seeds. Nice. Oh, man. Look at all that. There we go. Ooh, can we get a carrot? Nope. Just a leaf. Oh, we got a fossil! Collecting all the fossils and unlocking all the Pokemon that you get through the fossils was such a fun extra thing for me that once it just like added to it another layer of the game. I was like, whoops. I love the fossil Pokemon. Always have. Always will. So that was a really fun thing to do. There we go. Fill that hole in. Okay, I did it! Oh wow, look at those skills. You use transform. Who's your favorite? I was saying this at the beginning, after playing this game, it's like kind of shifted my favorites. Because it's definitely part of it is like my favorite Pokemon to like play with in like the mainline Pokemon games. That it like kind of changes and then, whoops, there's certain Pokemon that I've like never seen or played with in the mainline games, but then playing this, I was like, that Pokemon has become my favorite. Goomy, it's probably like asking who their favorite child is. Goomy and his whole line, one of my favorite Pokemon, especially to play with in like the mainline games. Anyone that he's in. Ralts and their evolution line, Gallade side probably, is another one of my favorites. So they're probably like my favorites to have in my party to actually like battle with. Growlithe was my favorite, like childhood favorite, so I always will have a soft spot for Growlithe. But this game did something to me, and we won't get to see the Pokemon until way later. And I don't even want to explain it until we see it, because you have to see it to understand, okay? But like when you see this Pokemon, I will let you know it's my favorite, because I will just lose my mind from just how obsessed I became with this Pokemon. But you'll have to wait for that. But you know, it also depends on the day. Sometimes you're playing, you're like, look at the little Drillbur. Look at his little face. Oh, I turned around. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Like right now, he's my favorite, because look at him. Look at those beautiful eyes. Okay, he wants us to grow a certain amount of crops. I won't have enough to do this right away, but we can get some planted. The crops do take multiple days to fully grow, but you can get the grass Pokemon that'll speed up the growing process. But that is something that takes like real length time, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's that quest. Okay, I will... That one's not, like... We're not urgently trying to do that, so... Curious who the Mr. Pokemon... It's Pikachu! No, Pikachu's not my favorite. Pikachu is great, though. Pikachu is lovely. Okay, I think I might actually water this first, so I can get the berries. I know it's kind of like wasting energy, but... Oops. So is that. Press buttons, girl. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, the reason we wanted to get Drilbur unlocked is... Ooh, I didn't need a Pokemon. Is it Pidgey? He's literally the only one whose name I know. You know what? There's so many different ways to pronounce each Pokemon name at this point. You just look at a Pokemon and you can just give it a name. You know, it's okay. Pokemon fans can get a little bit intense, okay? And they're a little terrifying. We are not like this here, okay? I'm like, it's a bird. You call it a bird. Call Pidgey a bird. Would love to show you a picture of Pokemon and have you name them. Yes! That's... I feel like those always make me laugh. Okay, because we want to pick up these, because we're going to use them later. There we go. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go through so much energy for this setup that I have in mind, but it'll be worth it. So I'm gonna just clear this area off first, and what I'm gonna try to do is upgrade my stamina, or my PP. So I'm gonna try to do maybe a few more quests that increase comfort level. Okay, he wants us to get up here. I don't think I can get up these stairs without putting the blocks down first. Until I have jump unlocked. Which I'm like kind of struggling without. I realize how much I use jump in this game, so shout out to Magikarp for actually teaching us a move that at least I used a lot. Maybe other people didn't, but I become addicted to anytime I can jump in a game, man. It's just, that's all I want to do. I'm running out of stamina. There it is, we're out. Running out of pee-pee. Pee-pee. Grab all this lumber. Guys, you gotta get the lumber, especially when it's free, okay? You're gonna go through so much. Storage box. Nice. Do I have enough blocks to... Because I don't have stamina to dig. So maybe I should not do that right now. I'll wait on that. Oh, this is a dangerous game I'm playing. God, I just want to jump, man. Jeez. Am I gonna speedrun Magikarp just so I can jump? Pitter patter of footsteps could not be cuter. Oh yeah, how is the sound? Is it okay? I haven't streamed a Switch in so long that I'm like, I don't know, remember how it's supposed to sound to my ears. Okay, we got the dowsing machine, which I always keep on me and then I never end up using. I think it's probably actually better for like late game when you're just trying to like grind finding certain things. Sounds good? Good, good. punches me to give me the bean seeds. Yes, I can start that. Actually, we might as well go grab Bulbasaur and bring him with us. Where are you? There's my sweet little baby. Come, child. Let's go. Watch out for the hole in the ground. I'll fix it temporarily later. I don't think I want to keep... Okay, so like, I think what the game does well, if you're not very creative, it gives you a baseline to work with, so you can just make more of these blocks, and it's like kind of your starting point for redoing the town. I don't like the look of the red, and I don't know if I want to keep the tile design, but just change the color later, or if I want to like completely swap it out with something. I don't know. Okay, see, so he helped us kind of start the growth process on these, and then you come back tomorrow, you get a grass Pokemon to water them again, and then they would be ready to harvest. I'll come grab all that stuff later. Okay, thanks, Bulbasaur. Actually, I think I can get more beans and actually just finish that quest. You can go away for now, because you're gonna have troubles following me. I'm out of the PP. I'll just eat some berries. I've purposely been collecting a bunch. I was just trying to save them for when I do my big plan. Yep. Okay, we've got this one here. Yeah, this is like the beans that are already done, but I'm gonna harvest them so I can do the Hitmonchan quest, and then I can just pick it up. Have you ever had grilled cheese tomato soup? Mike doesn't get it. I blame it on the fact that he's British. I've had grilled cheese, but never with tomato soup. Grilled cheese kind of like ham and cheese toasty here. You Brits are missing out. Did you choose your purple hair? Yes, there is like character customization. It's not like insane, but I do appreciate the like they have like colored options for the hair. It's not just like two basic ones. You get more like outfit options, and I think even you can unlock certain hair. I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, the leaf den is done. Great. Okay. You can find more hair styles as well. But the clothing, unlocking the clothing, finding the different clothing is my favorite. Even though, like, you make this cute. There's like 2 styles of the clothing, and then you can pick the colors that are essentially like all the hair color options. Okay, let's go continue this part so we can try to keep getting my environment level up. Because at level 3, we unlock the ability to get more stamina, so... I love a grilled cheese, by the way. My brother and I growing up didn't really care for tomato soup, so we would do it with chicken noodle soup, but like same concept of like grilled cheese and soup. But we didn't dip it. It was just a good combo. It's like the cheap but delicious combo, you know? Okay, we need to put 3 furniture items in the hut in order for it to count as a house. I have a toy. Let's organize my inventory, maybe? That might help. Oh, here, let's finish the Hitmonchan quest. I have beans. It was SpaghettiOs. I have heard that combo as well, yes. Weirdly enough, I liked that growing up. Not tomato soup, but I liked the different SpaghettiOs and stuff like that. I don't know, man. She has an eating disorder. We don't question it. We just let her figure it out slowly over time. nothing different from having toast and soup here when you're ill. Yeah, exactly. That's like, I feel like that's where it comes from. It's just like the comforting food that just makes you feel better. Why is my inventory so overwhelming to my little brain right now? I'm gonna put... Okay. Once again, trying to plan ahead, as if, like, putting a freaking storage box down is permanent. It's not. We're gonna grab this. We'll bring it over here. We put this down. We put the other storage box next to it. There we go. Okay. I will put you guys away for now. I will put you away for now. I will put you away for now. You. I can put you guys away and you away. Okay, I have an Eevee doll. Pinwheels can go in. I will make a bed. Soup, cartoons, blankets, no school. Good old days. I want to cancel my subscription to adulthood. It hasn't been all that great, man. Gotta be honest. Okay, see, like... So this has decoration as, like, the label. This has relaxation as label. This one has nothing. So there's also some things that don't have a category. And then once again, you get the Pokemon that's like, I want a decoration, but I want a wooden thing. Or I want... There's some weird ones that I can't think of. I did have one. Someone asked for a toy, but like wobbly stuff was the subcategory. And once again, it's like... But the game doesn't show you the subcategories. And I'm like, once again, it's like, is that on purpose? Let's also maybe make a table. A wobbly toy? Yeah. And you just gotta figure out, you gotta, and that's the other thing, is you don't automatically have every single thing unlocked. So you might not know what a wobbly toy is because you haven't seen a wobbly toy yet. So... I don't... Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to do those quests. But you can get to environment level 5 and stuff without doing those specific quests. Okay, put the bed down. Put the table down. Put the plate down. There we go. So that means it's enough for a Pokemon to enjoy themselves. Also put a toy in, because I try to do one relaxation, one decoration, and one toy early on. And then someone can move in here, technically. So the game wants me to move in here. I'm not going to move in here. I'm gonna make a different area for myself. But we will move Charmander in here because he has a quest that he wants. He will want a house later. The two-legged stool and tell them to have fun. If that was a thing, I'm sure it would count. But we can't customize or, like, build things like that, you know? Unfortunately. Okay. Charmander is gonna go grab some berries and bring them back. And he's gonna wrap them up in a cloth. That's what he's doing. Back, I brought berries, get ready to celebrate. No, no need to rush. Haste makes waste. Whoa! I'm so mad that they didn't properly animate that. I tripped. Good gracious. The berries. They all got squashed. It's okay, buddy. You look so sad. Oh, sure, it's a big mess now. A little do this, a little that, a little bit of this. They made a flag. Check it out, the shape looks like a ditto. Got a ditto flag. Good idea. A celebratory gift from Charmander, which is just so sweet. Okay. So we put this flag near a house, and then that marks it as our house. We're not gonna go put it onto one that they want us to put in. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna tear all this down. We'll keep the floor because it's not in the way. There we go, environment level increased. And that was mainly from just doing the friendship quests. Which is great, because now we can get our stamina level up. Are those boxing gloves? Yes, because we transform into like Hitmonchan essentially, who has the boxing gloves, in order to be able to punch things. Because that's the skill that Hitmonchan taught us. Look at all those. We unlock more stuff. Okay. So we're here for the pee-pee up. Yes, please. And we're gonna get the handy bag as well. I don't use the handy bag, but it is just like an extra line of storage. So I don't use it the way they want you to use it because it essentially like completely changes your controls. And I didn't feel like getting used to it. But it is fine. Okay. And we're gonna build a fence. And that will be our house. And you might be like, what the heck? That's so depressing. When you can like build a whole freaking like grass hut. This is just to help with loading when we go to different areas and come like fast travel. If you don't have to load like inside of a house, the loading to fast travel is literally faster. So it's what I do early on when I want to go back and forth between the areas. And I'm just gonna steal this fencing here. Another artifact spot. We got music. The music, the CDs are kind of infuriating because it makes you think that you'll be able to store all of them in like a CD player or give them to Rotom and then you can't and so then you're just holding on to them. But for the purposes of liking collectibles, I want them all. Okay, I'm gonna cut this tree. I don't want it. There's a friend in that video store sim game yesterday and they're eager to play. It's fun, man. Also a horror retro fan like this. I love that. Yeah, it's fun. It's like part of me got a little bit nervous to like play too much further because I just want a little bit more content. So I just didn't want to get like too excited about it and then it's like you get like burnt out all of a sudden. That's usually my thing with like when there's not a lot going on. So I'd like to see more stuff get added before we play too far into it. Okay, there we go. And then can I steal a gate from somewhere? I don't think there's a gate nearby. Okay, can I build one? Oh wait, I think there is a gate up there. There's gotta be a gate somewhere so I don't have to use my own supplies. I'm pretty sure there's one up here. There's also a door. I could steal a whole door, but I think, yeah. I'm just gonna snatch this. Thank you very much. Thanks, goodbye. Nope. Yes. There we go. So as long as there's, like, all the walls connect and then you put a door, it automatically builds a house. But then in order for, like, Pokemon to want to move into it, you still gotta do the furniture thing. So we'll put my Eevee doll in here for now. And I might just go... because this is just, once again, temporary stuff. I might go steal some furniture that I know is over here. Oh yeah, we can unlock clothing right here. Here's this little ninja outfit. I've also been playing Electrician Simulator. That's crazy. Want the new Life is Strange, Last of Us 2, Silent Hill 2 remake. Bank account says no. Games do be expensive. I looked up, cause like I'm playing with my Switch 1 Pro controller. I was like, oh, I'll look at the Switch 2 Pro controllers. They're $100, which is the same price that I paid for this game. Nintendo, what's wrong with a controller? Why is a controller the same price as a game, as a full video game? $100 for free stick drift in a month. Yeah, and my thing is the connector that comes like when you buy the Switch 2 and you have like the separate Joy-Cons, but it comes with like the little fake controller thing where you can put the Joy-Cons in. I hate the feeling of the Switch 2 one. It's like the back of it, where that the actual like handles connect to, is like pushed back away. So it's like you have this gap where you're holding. I'm like, did they have to do that in order to get the magnets to connect? I don't know, but I hate the feeling of it. So I feel like you get a free controller, you know, connector with it. It does not feel like I got one because I hate the feeling of it. Because then you always have this gap when you're holding on to, like, the connector. I hate the feeling of it. So I'm really mad that they, like, changed the feeling of it. Because I don't think anything was wrong with the original one. Maybe I'm in minority there, I don't know. But it doesn't feel like you're holding on to, like, a controller. It's stupid. Okay, so we stole some furniture. So now we can put it down. There we go. We'll put a little mirror down. Oh, the fencing space is weird. There we go. Okay, so that's technically enough. I have a chair, so I'll just put it down here too. Okay, and then we will put our flag. Let's put it there. 3-bit controller graveyard thanks to Drift. Only one PS5 controllers in the graveyard. God, like, and why are controllers... why are they so expensive? Like, why is a controller $100? Because I think even, like, I don't think I remember the Joy-Cons, like, to buy, because I liked collecting all the Joy-Con colors. I only looked up the Pro controller, because I don't want more Joy-Con colors anyways, because the grip for the Switch 2 wouldn't feel good. I can play with the Switch 1 controllers, I believe. But I don't have my Switch 1 right now, because I'm letting my borrow brother it. So I can't charge them right now. Switch 2 controller. Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons. $120 for replacements. The light purple and light green, if I want different colors, $124. So technically, the Pro controller is cheaper And I'm going off of like Nintendo prices just for the sake of comparison. Pro Controller Regular Edition, $109. This is Canadian money. For those who are gonna like get mad. It says regular, so there's nothing fancy about it. I don't know why why would the different colored Joy-Cons, why are they more expensive? And I'm like genuinely asking, what makes them more expensive? Is it... Because in my mind, I thought the Pro Controller is, like, better. But I get... What? Because you can... It's technically, like, 2 controllers separately if you play Mario Kart like a weirdo with the separate Joy-Cons. I say weirdo. I know it's a... So, like, in their mind, is that why it's more expensive? Because you're technically buying 2 controllers? Because then it's technically a steal. Because you're getting freaking 2 half controllers. Is that the thought process, though? Once again, overall the thought process is, we want money! But, is that why they're more expensive? I thought they were going to be cheaper. But now I'm like, dang. The Pro Controller is actually cheaper. Great. Put you away. You can go away, you can go away. I'm gonna keep these other blocks with me. Okay. We finished that quest. But I know, like, I get drift on this controller occasionally. I do have my, like, knockoff that's not a real Nintendo one. I had to, like, physically plug it into the Switch 2 to get it to connect, but now it reads it. The only thing I don't like about that is to, like, save battery on it. If you're not using it for, like, 30 seconds, it'll, like, shut off. Because it's, like, a fully, like, it lights up and stuff, so to save power on it, it, like, shuts down. So it's just annoying that I have to, like, reconnect it every time it, like, goes to sleep. So when I'm, like, trying to prep for stream and stuff, that's just annoying. So, and I also prefer the feeling of this one slightly. The texture of it is just slightly better. But this one does drift on me really aggressively, only at random times, though. You just never know. Like, I'm using it now, and it's not drifting, and it's totally fine. And I used it off and on for freaking past month, and it's been fine. But then, out of the blue, it'll be like, whoa! I keep trying to jump, but I don't have jump. Okay, we got one more bean planted. Okay, so that was me putting my house down. So yeah, now he wants us to raise the environment level to 3. Wait, didn't I already do that? I think I just have to talk to him because I already did that. I can't go that way. Did I not? Raise the environment. Oh, I have to buy the kit. Duh. Convinced they could fix this no controller drift skin, but they won't because they want to keep buying there in a few months. Yeah, that's one of the things where you're like, okay. Great, guys. Thank you so much. And this thing, it's like, you'd be a lot more willing to buy, or like pay $100, still a little bit intense. Pay $100 for a controller that you know, like, is rechargeable, like a wireless one that you can recharge, and it's not gonna get stick drift. And like, it's like, they're sturdy and stuff, like they're long lasting from that aspect. I'd be a lot more willing to do it, man. But it's the fact that, yeah, like, a lot of my Joy-Cons especially have stick drift. And I would, like, cycle through the ones I was using so you're not playing with the same one. And it just doesn't matter. Oh, we got a Mew stamp already? Look at us go. I'm gonna get that recipe because it's on sale. Can I afford it right now? No, not really, but it's fine. So yeah, these recipes won't disappear. The ones that are at the top, they swap out every day. Once again, your focus should be on the recipes, not the single-use ones. Sometimes I'll buy the single-use ones if they're like a good item that I don't see very often. We just need vines for that. Oh, we have. And then these little dots, these are just like a conversation you have. And then it just increases the comfort level. Logs. Oh god, you all want me. No, I don't want a treasure hunt, man. I'm so sorry. I'm busy. It acted like I made the log table for him, but I technically put it in the house. But it still counted as completing the quest. I love that. Oh, 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 oh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, the bird. Firebird. Ho-oh. But I say ho. Ho. Who the heck wants to say ho-oh? You call it whatever you want. Firebird, for all I care. Okay. Where'd he drop it? Where'd he drop it? Did he drop it? I think he's dropping it up here. Of course he is. I'm coming, just wait for me. This is bad direction to go. I'm coming. Hold. I'm coming. Just wait. I made it. Gotta cool that bad boy off. We have... Pick it up, please. Pick it up. Pick it up. We have our first rainbow feather. Okay, well now that I'm up here, I'm just gonna grab some stuff. Trace of a Pokemon was right above a treasure spot. What the heck? Dang it. Problem with getting Rose Tower. I actually don't think I've ever seen that even in my my other save. The thing about the CDs right now is they are just gonna take up storage space. I can't do anything with them right now. And even then, they will just take up storage space again later. Okay, while I'm up here, I will grab this bean sprout here. Oop, I missed bean. Nope. Oh yeah, we water these trees. Ooh, I got berries. In my other one, these ones were chesto berries. It was funny that people didn't realize right away that you're like Animal Crossing. Your secondary fruit, so everyone starts with lepa berries, and that's like the main, but then you'll get a secondary fruit. Everyone's is different. Everyone thought it was the same, but like never really did comparison. So this is my secondary fruit. And then, fun fact, y'all, you don't have to go to the developer island and take a picture of a tree to get each of the berries. You can find every other tree type, one in each of the other areas. So one in Rocky Ridges, one in the... Why can't I think of the beach area? The beach area, and one in the Skylands. You can find the other fruits. So you can go take a picture, but I'm just saying, you don't have to. Just so you know. You just have to find them, which... Why would you not want to explore in this game? I don't know. Wasn't there a lawsuit for the Switch controllers? Most of them were dismissed. Yeah, I think though, it's probably easier depending on where you live, but I think you can request, like, from Nintendo, they'll send you replacements for free or something. Like, I've heard that. Or that they'll repair. Like, there's something that they do to counteract that or something. I don't know. I feel like I remember hearing about that. I've never done it. But I don't have, like, severe drift. I just, like... It just comes and goes. Don't anyone could successfully fully sue Nintendo. Yeah. Nintendo sues. They don't get sued. You know? Hold on a second, Squirtle. I'm coming. Big companies do that. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna give me a decent settlement, I won't complain. Oops, messed up. There we go. The way he walks. Look at that. Only go that way if you want to be overwhelmed with yet another area. Okay, look, I'm saying you should go that way if you want to see Eevee, and Eevee is a very common favorite Pokemon. Hi, Drifloon. Hi, you little freaking child kidnapper. Y'all know the lore of Drifloon, right? I love Nintendo. Because of his way it floats aimlessly, an old folktale calls it signpost for wandering spirits. You're missing something important about the lore. I'll make you a house. Yes, yes, yes. You want us to build you a house that's close to the center area. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, I might as well start this because then once I get the Pokemon Center started, we're gonna need to do something, and then that's where I will start showing you how I'm gonna map out the area. Squirtle is the actual name. Squirtle, you didn't know Squirtle's name? So you truly only know Pikachu. You don't know the other ones. I kind of love that. To just be like, this sounds mean. Unaware, but not in a bad way. It's like, to just have no idea. It just sounds so fun. Just learning all that for the first time. What would you name a little blue turtle who spits out water? Sorry, I'm coming. I was just trying to clean up. I'm not offended. Okay, I'll show you Squirrel again. What would you name this? There you see he's a rock snake. Rock snake. Nailed it. I almost said rock worm, and I was like, I don't think they call him that. I don't think they call him a rock worm. That doesn't sound nearly as intimidating. I think he's quite wholesome in this game. I feel like I remember in the anime and stuff that they're much more intimidating. I tried to. Ooh. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, no, I'll go away. So sorry. Rock. Oh, here's Squirtle. Okay. What would you name this cute little blue Blue turtle. Look at him. He's just the cutest. Snock? Is that for Onyx? You'd name him Snock? I love that. We got Drifloon. Look at him. He's so cute. And unassuming. Little do they know. He kidnaps children at night. Okay, now I gotta go do that part of the quest. I'm just gonna go put some of this stuff away again. Okay, I might as well go plant this bean. Blaster. Huh? You're on the right track for the evolutions. I like how you, like, Onyx, very intimidating, like, rock snake Pokemon, and you name him Snock, but then the tiny little baby Squirtle, you're like, Blaster! There we go. I did it! You're welcome! You're welcome! Right, I was saving up vines. Okay, but I have Bellsprout, and Bellsprout drops vines. So that'll help. Yeah, right there. What's up, Professor? Yeah, close to his evolution. Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Nintendo. No, you're watching. God, I hope they're not watching. We were just shitting on Nintendo prices. And then I actually complain about them a lot. But do I or do I not still consume your products, okay? It's fine. Let me do both, okay? Oh gosh, can you back it up, sir? Dang. Try to clean this up here. No, in the middle. Okay, or I'll just run out. That's fine too. Waiting for the delivery. Yeah, it's like I still consume Nintendo products. It's okay. And I even say I'll never do it again, and I still do it. So y'all could still appreciate me. I can do both. We'll blame my ADHD, you know? I complain about them, and then my ADHD forgets that I complain about them. Security camera, baby. We got Magikarp! Yes! Magikarp, I need your help, okay? You need to teach me your brilliant move of Splash. Debbie, what would you call this Pokemon? Fish Pokemon, an underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. Sorry, I was coughing. Look, one of his favorites, look at this, is wobbly stuff. Look at that. Wobbly stuff. He likes wobbly stuff. Now we know who I was referring to. Okay. I can teach you something awesome. Yeah, you can. Oh, jeez. Okay. I gotta go... Tangrowth, I know we came over here for a different reason, but this is priority now. We'll grab the bridge plank recipe. We got a free workbench. I gotta make a stool. We'll put the stool down right here. Rare? Rare. Okay, so this will tell us about Slowpoke, which we are going to need. But spell it gasp. I like that. I like that. I suck at remembering to do the water habitats. Okay, and this is seaside tallgrass. It needs to be specifically next to ocean water. And this is just his evolution line. Okay, Magikarp, good news. He's teaching me. Flop, flop, flop. It's pretty much only good for short ledges and things, but still pretty cool, right? Don't go teaching other Pokemon. Okay, he undersells it, okay? Because once I learn to jump, I always jump. I don't know if other people use it. So when you go up to like a ledge like this, your character does automatically like climb it, but sometimes there's like a delay in it, which like I feel like you guys have literally seen me be like, why aren't you going? So if you're near it, you just jump. It's just faster. So it does just speed things up. So it's like, I would recommend like you use jump. I know it seems silly, because you can't jump like really any higher than like what you can climb up, which it just is so funny to me, but I use it. Speedrunner strats, literally so much faster. This is gonna save you 0.2 seconds every time. He literally fell asleep, I'm so sorry. What does this doohickey? Who knows? The lore. Give you berries? I'm gonna be so for real, I'm not giving this to you until we're ready to finish the story. Because otherwise you're just stealing my stuff. And I need my berries. Ooh. Onyx is stuck in a cave. Oh no! I don't think Slowpokes can spawn until after we start this part of the quest, so we gotta go back. Oh, we have a Bulbasaur quest. Oh, jump rope! Y'all wanna see some jump rope? I haven't played this since the very first day that I played the game, so I don't know how good I am. I did press the button. I think there's... maybe I have to count for delay. I think I've also... that's exactly how I did it the first time, is you fail the first time, because you're figuring out the timing. And I think every single streamer I watched did the exact same thing. There's a weird time. Okay, there is a slight delay, so I don't think I'll be able to get it down. But I did better. I got a new record of 2 jumps. I'm not gonna put myself through that stress, Bulbasaur. I'm so sorry. The prizes are not worth it. So I wouldn't recommend doing it. Unless you're bored. But also, I clearly wasn't very good. I think I think I went to 50 to see if the prizes got better, and I feel like I remember getting to 50 and then being like, really? That's all you get from that? That's not... that's when I'm like, I don't remember it being worth it. To be honest. Okay, while we're waiting for Professor Tangrowth to get back to his spot, I'm gonna just do this. Get more water going up here. Oh my god, I have my jump. BRB work? How dare you? How dare you work? That's quite rude. Hey, we got a carrot. First one. And right back to a leaf. There we go. He's finally back home. That's partly my bad. I believe all the Pokemon walk slower on, like, the dry ground. Which is, I mean, they're gonna teach you this with the Slowpoke quest. Gore, have you, like, I know you were watching gameplay of this, but do you know the story of the game? Like, do you know the ending and the lore of it? I'm kind of, like, speedrunning all that part just because I've beaten the game, so I know what happens, but I don't know if you knew or cared to know. We gotta make it rain. I vaguely know what's going on, but it's not right. Currently, we're in the state of humans are gone and they don't know where they went. But we know... I guess I don't think you know at this part. This is why it's like, you gotta collect... Nope, that's tips and tricks. You have to collect all the, like, the human records you find. I think this one... I spoke with Pokemon professors from other regions and gained a number of insights from my own research. Many folks were very concerned about possible effects the recent weather disturbances may be having on Pokemon. On my way home, I found a young Tangela. He appeared injured and weak, so I used a potion to heal him. He seemed to take a liking to me, so we know this is now Tangrowth. But yeah, so it mentions the weather disturbances. But I think we need... Yeah, the other ones later on that give you lore. I think there's only, like, 5 or so notes that, like, directly talk about what's going on, so you still don't know, like, what type of things happened. But you know the general, like, we'll say natural disaster-esque things happened that caused all this wreckage and wreaking havoc, and all the Pokemon have kind of disappeared, and we're trying to revive everything, and we don't know where the humans went, but we know disasters have happened. That's kind of like the slow process that you figure out. And you're trying to figure out where the humans went. We got Slowpoke. Okay, so we're about to do the tricky quest that people don't like. It's not hard, okay? You just have to... Don't stress. Oh, actually, I think we have to talk to him first in order to unlock the recipe for steps. But yeah, as we go on in the story, then I feel better about saying what's happening as we go. But you do have to read the notes. You gotta read the stuff. Because the game doesn't... It really doesn't hold your hand. And it's very, like... mysterious. And I think they kind of leave it mysterious for a reason. Okay. So, our goal is to get Slowpoke all the way to the Pokemon Center. So we have to... what I'm gonna do... I think my best bet... So any of the dry grass or soil or whatever, the Pokemon get slower, and Slowpoke gets tired faster. So we want to avoid that happening. I'm also gonna build wooden steps, so he doesn't have to, like, jump up the cliffs, which they still manage to find a way to jump up the cliffs. Like, the reason people were getting mad is, like, I put stairs right here, why are you going around? But, like, you have to think of, like, NPC mapping. They literally go through the quickest route. the quickest path. So it's like they will go, it's like they go diagonally because it's faster, even though going like slightly to the left and then up the steps would be easier. The NPCs still try to go like the fastest route. So it's weird. But there's not too many quests. There's only like, I think there's only 2. So even though we can have this path that's watered, he's not gonna go down the path because it's watered. He's still gonna like kind of go around certain things because it's one step faster. It's weird. I don't know why, but I don't know how game development works from that standpoint. So my best suggestion would be to not only water the path that you want him to walk on, but also water around it in case he steps around slightly. So we're gonna, oops. So not that you have to water everything in existence, okay? Don't do that. But we are gonna water kind of this whole zone. Sorry, Bellsprout. Oh, he loved it. Oh, good. Because I feel like I've even seen him, like, cut across this. So what I might do is we're just gonna build a little boundary here so he doesn't go that way. So he will force himself to go up this way. Okay, so that solves that problem. Don't think he'll cut much across all that. And then we'll have to water this zone as well. Look, it helps the Pokemon's comfort level anyways, because most of them want humid, so you need less dry grass. You can see how this game is so addictive. Yeah, and I know a lot of people, they like saw like the game points you in the direction of like water the grass, and people were like spending hours watering like every piece of grass in this main area. Meanwhile, like an hour into the game's like, oh, you've now unlocked rain, so then it'll rain and water the ground for you. Okay. He's also... I don't think he's gonna cut much this way, so I don't think I have to build walls. He might do it here. So maybe I'll do like 3 steps just in case. We'll do 3 steps here. We have to water these sections. He might try to climb up one of these ones. I think he'll be fine. He can slow down like one time, it won't be the end of the world. I feel like if there's a spot where he like tries to cut corners, it's actually mainly this area. So his house is over here. He's gonna climb up steps here. Slowpoke, can you move? Otherwise I might have to... We'll see. He might just jump up, he might use the steps. Then we're gonna go here. I've seen him try to go up the steps that are over there. So we'll try to just build a little bit of a barrier so it would take longer to go that way. Okay, like so. I'm hoping he's going this way. This guy's dying. No, he can splash on land. Don't worry. He's traveled very far distances. You don't have to worry about him. I'm actually out of blocks. Let's grab... That's diabolical. Yeah, and I mean, I guess, like, Nintendo didn't, like, tell people to, like, water every inch. Like, they were like, oh no, they're totally gonna, like, continue the story. And then they'll figure out that it's faster. Like, you'll learn how to water things faster, so it's all good. But it's like, you have to understand. You're giving, like, this, like, open world-esque, like, creative game where you get to, like, decorate and do these things, and you show people this satisfying thing of, like, oh, the grass is an ugly yellow color. Oh, pretty green. Like, y'all should have expected they were gonna do that. But some people also would not do that. They're like, why would I spend all my time doing that? Like, I'll figure it out later. So it's like, it really just, it all depends on the type of player you are. Oh, we have a legendary bird again. Where is he? Which way is he going? Okay, we'll see, dude. Alright, do you think we nailed this first try? Okay, so yeah, he's... Okay, he did go up the steps. He's gonna angle that way. Yeah, but we showed that it's faster to go straight. Okay, he's gonna go straight. This is the only part that I'm, like, somewhat worried about. See, they have a weird line that they follow. I could have put these, like, more of these steps down, but I still think they will do this weird, like, angled... It's like they're following a diagonal line, but they're going at it, like, in 90-degree angle. It's very strange. Okay, go straight, don't jump up. The little music notes mean he's happy, and he's feeling like the path is nice and smooth. Okay, so he'll go this way, totally fine. And then... I think he should be good. He'll go all the way this way. I think the only way you could make this faster is if you knocked all of this area down here and made the line straighter, but it's just gonna take him a while to do this path. So you can just go do other stuff while you're waiting. Because I don't think he'll get tired from this standpoint. Okay, so while Slowpoke is taking his sweet, sweet time, we're gonna start mapping out this area here. And this is actually also not a bad thing to start before we've unlocked rain. Because I would say the easiest way to level up, especially this first area, is to just get as many Pokemon as you can. Even like the evolutions are relatively easy to get. Most of them are gonna want either humid environments or bright. And bright is really easy to do. And then you can get, I got to level 10 even really fast when I started working on it. So that's why I'm like, this is a good place to just like mass create habitats and get as many Pokemon as you can. Because they're pretty easy to satisfy. Oh, we have one carrot. Hippocat is his name? That's cute. Oops. Meanwhile, Slowpoke's just making his way. I don't know how big I'm gonna need it here. We'll have to see. I was like, what is that sound? It's I have. Okay, look, he made it! Boom, first try, baby! There you go. People struggle with that. He's so happy with himself. And what's so funny is, like, after that quest, if you get Slowpoke to follow you, like, I get the point, he's like a slow Pokemon, but if you ever get him to follow you, he is like 10 times faster. It's only that time that he's slow. So they do it on purpose to, like, they're like, good luck with that quest. Like, they do it on purpose, because he's actually, he walks faster. I argue, I think there's Pokemon that follow you that walk slower than he does, so. Yawn up a storm. Okay, I don't want to finish this quest, because I think I want to map this out first. And I'm like just doing it in this area because it's like nice and open, but I'm sure there's like easier places to put this where it doesn't require so much effort. But I want to. I also would probably clear this out anyways for like future building. Yes, sweet child. I was kind of hoping that was gonna be... Oh! I got a mysterious slate! I was spoiled on what the mysterious slates do, because internet, but I actually don't even have all the mysterious slates in my game that has like 100 hours in it. I haven't like necessarily tried really hard to look for them, but that's been like another fun thing to collect. But I'll save that for later. Plus, like, you put one down, it's like satisfying, but then you're just like, okay, well that's one, so I'll just wait, I guess. So I'll probably wait until I get a few more. Yeah, because we're digging up all this grass. It's all the, like, ugly soil underneath. So the rain will help us. Okay, you're gonna get cut down. Thank you. I might need to go, actually, this way. One more. I still want it to like look slightly cute, so that's why I'm like, I care a little bit about what it looks like. It doesn't have to look cute, because this isn't to do anything except to like mass produce the habitats so we can get more Pokemon unlocked. Does the sound get annoying hearing that over and over again? Or is it satisfying? I can never decide. Some people find it really satisfying. Some people are like, oh my god, I get it. I'm pretty sure if I was like playing this, like, you know, like childhood living room on the TV in like the main room, and you hear that sound over and over again, parents are gonna be like, what the frick are you playing? Turn it down. That would be my parents. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I might use... Do I have any more fencing? I don't remember if I collected extra. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna use a little bit of fencing so we can test this out. That's not what I meant to do. Grab this. And grab these, because I'm gonna use these two in a second. Put this away for now. Architectural abilities, though, I don't think mine are all that great. It's like, the only thing that I think I'm better at with this versus Animal Crossing is I just think I have more options that feel more like once I think they give you kind of a baseline to work with like the rundown areas, that it kind of helps my brain like start working. Okay, that's so 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, but I'm not counting 4 that way. Okay. So we would do 1 habitat and then a space, and then I'm gonna do another habitat and then a space and then another habitat and then a space and then another habitat. I don't think I have to do more than 4, so that tells me I can stop here. Printers watching couldn't figure out how to build some outdoor stairs. Got quite high up. It was fun to watch play around with designs. It is really cool to just see people's creativity, and you can see a lot of like the people who were like really good in Minecraft playing this game. It's so interesting. Okay, so our plan is, by doing this, we can just keep better track of how many habitats we have, how many Pokemon we need, that type of thing. So what I'm probably gonna do is 4 leaf ones, then create a space. Then I will do 4 flower ones going this way, and then I will do another row of the tree specific ones. Those ones are just a little bit harder because we have to wait for the trees to grow before the habitats work, but I'll probably do it that way. That's my thought process. I need more flowers. So I didn't turn this one into a habitat, so I can grab these ones. Shiny thing. Some recipes can only be unlocked from finding them in the ripples, so you gotta do every rippling water thing you see, okay? Some of the best recipes can only be found from that, and that's just pure luck, unfortunately. Oops. Thanks for that. Okay. There we go. Put that one up. Thank you. Put it there. There we go. Another flower over here. I don't want to go, like, buy flower seeds or anything until, like, I absolutely need to, just because we're gonna be... I did jump, but it didn't work. We'll just do that then. Flower. Flower. Oh wait, I have another one. Flower. Beautiful. These ones. So I won't be these ones for anything. I think that was... You know, I might grab flowers from up top because I don't want certain habitats up there, because once it starts raining, right, some habitats will just automatically work up here, so I wanna... Yep, that's where I put it. Thank you. Oh, I made the perfect amount of stairs. I love that. Shallows. I love shallows. No habitat spawning. None of that. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many? I don't know if I want to do... I don't think I'm gonna need 4 of each of the tree ones. Get stressed out with sandbox game analysis. Yeah, and that's... It's like, I did with this game... Okay. Every button, man. Every freaking button. Which is why I say it does help that the game has, like, the fact that the road there is already down, it just gives you a better place to start. But I really do have to, like, look at inspo pictures and stuff. It's almost like I have to start copying something to get the, like, creative juices flowing. And then once I've started and I'm, like, doing what someone else is doing, then I was like, oh, you know what, I'll do this instead. Okay, I'll do this. And then it kind of works. But it's just to be like, okay, do whatever you want. I'm like, but how? What do I do? Where? What do I do? Where do I start? I don't know. Then I, like, nothing happens. So it's like, I need to start with, like, a visual that I've seen, start with that, and then, yeah, then my brain just finds something that, like, yeah, I'll do this instead. Because it's like, I could have, like, I want, I don't know, like a beautiful, like, tropical jungle. That's the theme I'm gonna go with. Some people can do that, and then they're like, boom, and then they create a beautiful tropical jungle paradise. Me, I do that, and I'm like, well, I know, like, kind of what that looks like, but I don't know how to, like, start it. What if I, like, looked up inspo pictures of people that did that? I start with that, and then I have a much better time at figuring things out myself after the fact. Okay, so these are gonna be tree ones. And then the other 2 will be tree ones, but with the grass. So then these ones can... Yeah, I do have 4 seeds. Okay. That's not... I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's the drift happening, or... Why, but I swear I'm, like, clicking on it while I'm here. Sometimes it's when you're holding ZL, it, like, moves your character to, like, a certain square, so if you're, like, somewhat in the other square, it moves you, like, further. It could be that. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. You need to water the ground in order to plant the trees. You can't plant it and then water the ground. I don't know. Yeah. You're fine, bro. Let's get rid of the bone plants issue. Yeah, because otherwise I don't have a creative bone in my body. Like, any idea just gone. I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Tree. 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 And tree. Alright, we'll leave that for now. We'll finish this. I kind of started some of these quests anyways. Okay, so now he wants us to talk to some of the other Pokemon for some quests. Okay, I forgot to... I gotta talk to him again. I was gonna say, I might have already... Yeah, I already completed that quest because I opened up the water over there, so that kind of already counted. Oh, sometimes getting this to trigger when you've already done it is a little bit weird. Okay. I will grab another... and get the other horsey fountain. Give me that money. Okay, there's the quest going. Respond round to them. I will work on that. And you want the big field of flowers. Yes. I'll take you... I'll do that one after. Alright, let's grab the fountain. And we'll plop it in there. How cute. Oh yeah, I guess technically that gap still counted as... Well, it still bugs me, so we're gonna have to... There we go. Wordle, I did it! Does he ask to move to that one? I feel like he does, right? Yes. Look at me go. Okay. You don't have to show me the habitat. I literally just made it. It makes me want to play Tiny Glade again. I heard good things about that one. That one's probably not for me. I need a little bit more, like, of the story, like, other stuff going on. But I appreciate the game itself. Like, it looks really nice and stuff. There we go. Okay. Now you can come with me. Because I think there's a patch of the flowers over here. Well, there's not, but I can make them. There we go. Grab you. Is it 4? That he wants, I think? Challenging for my... Just sandbox creation challenging for my lack of creativity. Yeah, I think that's like... I just don't have the brain power for that one. To be honest, I haven't heard of any of those games. None of them. There go, I did it. Oh wait, Bread and Fred. I just saw that one. That one I know. That's with the 2 penguins. We did it. Alright, that quest is done. Let's get some more money here quickly. Let's get this place humid. Tell me, tell me, tell me. I think... Was there a specific amount? Use water gun to revive 10 trees. You mean all the trees that I've cut up? Dang it. Really close to 10 trees, though. I would like more berries anyways. There we go. We've got this one over here we can do. You want the key? No, I'm good. That's only fun to play it with 2 people, and I don't play with people. I don't like people. Oh wait, I have to talk to Bulbasaur. Silly goose. Did I do enough? No. Are you sure I haven't watered 10 trees? But are you sure? I guess I can go do the ones up here. I can do more lumberries. I like this, like, kind of pre-made garden they put here. Okay, I feel like that's enough. Squirtle. There we go. Actually, while we're right here, I might as well have you help get a jump start on these trees. Thank you. And this one? Come, come. Thank you. Come, come. I like his little celebration after each one, but you gotta speed this up too. Celebrate after we've done all of them. There you go. Good job. That was great. Great work, little buddy. Alright, we're at 74. I don't have any more specifically from them. I don't think... Oh no, does another one pop up from one of them? I don't remember. I don't think so. Why do I feel like I'm missing one? Maybe it's just watering now. Maybe I'm just in charge of watering. Well then, we might as well create these habitats. I'm not going to water all of this ground, because once again, it'll get watered later, but I guess I haven't watered enough in general, so it won't let me progress. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we can see all these are separate tall grass habitats now. Perfect. Did that actually trigger anything? Why did it seem like Oh, it did. I was like, I think I only went up 1 point, so why'd you do that? Now we do the rain dance. Okay. We just had to get to that. A rain dance party? Sure. So I said one of my favorite Pokemon is Goomy. This is Goomy's habitat, so we're gonna get Goomy. Hey, you come with me because it doesn't take very long. Do I have... I don't remember if I had... No, I didn't. Okay. So we need a plate. Oh, actually, Squirtle, I don't want you to come with me because I need to climb up to go get the charms first. Also dealing with work at the same time. That's all good, all good. What time is it? I've been going for 2.5 hours. I should probably get up and stretch here in a minute. I'm gonna finish... Like, I'm gonna start the Poke Center, and then I'll take a break. Well, you just let me know. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's not a game that I will play. It will be wasted on me. Okay, maybe what I will do though is I will grab 2 of you. Because I think... Oh, actually, can I start? I don't know if I can put Pokemon on here, because then maybe it counts. I don't remember. It might make them leave. Anyways, we'll see. Okay, Squirtle, now you can come with me. Let's go put Goomy over here by the water. Just pull this in here. Put plate here. Either side like this. And then we can place berry. Gonna make some tea. Delicious. Sounds like a good plan. I'm also kind of hungry. I should eat something. Almost done. This won't take too long. He just has to do... Are you gonna do it? Or maybe... Doesn't he do it? Oh, there. I had to get him to stop following me. I send my brother a picture of the price of the Pro controller. He just sends me like ... back, like, what the brick? Like, yeah, that's not in the budget. Okay, there we go. Rain dance done. Now we go talk to Slowpoke. That's the yawn we needed. It's raining. And then it stops raining. Oop. My favorite legendary. I don't know if Coffee is my favorite legendary because it's also my favorite Pokemon game. But he's my favorite legendary. Just look how majestic. It was like Articuno was, and then shortly after, we got this icon. Oh yeah, I guess I should build some bridge planks here. I don't think I need that many, but I will be going through bridge planks eventually. Like nobody's business, so it's fine. Love the music. Hell yeah. One more, sorry, almost 10. There you go. Hi. Ain't you an odd one? I'm a Pokemon. Bald eagle screech here, Marika. Except it's not the bald eagle screech, it's a hawk screech, so they're lying. It's a hawk, right? That's what the actual sound is. It's a fake bald eagle. There we go. Now it's raining. I'm American. Everything is a bald eagle screech. Hey, I mean, it's not you. They tell you it's a bald eagle screech. They just didn't, like, check their work way back when. Alright, now it's actually raining, and so we'll get some more green grass going here. Now we gotta go save... Oh, Goomy! We got a Goomy! Here's one of my faves. Look at him. Look at him! Love him. Keyboard trick for work, didn't change windows. Look at him! KW, what would you call him? Soft tissue Pokemon. Most of Gumi's body is water. A membrane covers the whole Pokemon to prevent it from shriveling up in dry weather. Look how cute he is. I love Gumi. I love his whole line. Like, I love this as, like, a Pokemon to battle with. But, like, he's also just cute as a button. Like, my goodness. Mallow, like marshmallow. I love that. Drifloon, I haven't forgotten about your quest. I just wanted to, like, wait. He's a cutie patootie. Onyx, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, recipe. I'm just gonna clear this up a little bit more for you, buddy. Okay, I think I have to talk to him. Or can I get him to follow? Oh no, I can, okay. I wasn't sure if he was gonna follow me and start right away. Alright, I gotta bring you this way, buddy, because you gotta go start the Poke Center. Come, my little rock worm. I'm sorry, buddy. I knew you weren't a rock worm. I just forgot the other long creature. Nothing against worms, okay? It's fine. But I actually really like snakes, so it feels even worse that I forgot they existed for 2 seconds. Can you fit through that okay? You're a very large Pokemon, so sorry. Yes, we're good? Okay, great. Okay, I think, even though the quest started, I can still attach him to this. It's fine. Hi, Snock. I kind of love that name, though. It just makes him sound a little bit more wholesome. Because really, like, his evolution Steelix is much more terrifying looking, so, like, the idea that he goes from, like, Snock to Steelix, and you'll come up with a better name, I'm sure. But I love that. Because it is common. They always start off really, like, cute or wholesome looking, and then their evolutions are just the ugliest frickin' creatures ever. Like, why? Did I have any of you guys on this? No. Okay. So we'll just do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. We attach all of you, and then I just need Timber. Where'd he go? Timber? Timber? Timber, your house is like right here. Where did you— oh, I don't want to put— never mind. Wait. No, no, no. Can I unattach them? Take you off, because he has quests, so I'd rather do this. Gumi, you won't have a quest. Come here. Okay, where the heck did Timber go? Timber? Timber? Houses rule. I know, dude. Just 1 second. Timber. Where were you, man? Come here. You don't have to— okay. This is what I mean. You don't have to jump all the way up there, buddy. There we go. Deborah. Dang, I'm in trouble. Not the full name.